Listen, men, if you start talking to a girl and all of a sudden she has family issues, all of a sudden she needs help, she needs assistance, she needs a favor, just stop.
Say yes now.
Just stop, just run. Even if she's skelly, even if she has big and stuff or whatnot, just stop. You see, those family problems never going to stop. Never. For your sanity, for your mental health, for yourself, just stop. She doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about you. She only cares about what she'll be able to get from you. That's a big red flag, and a lot of you are this because of what you see physically on her body. Just stop.
Oh my God. Say yes. See, I now. See, I now. Hey, let me see. Hey. Say yes, let me say yes.
So this is coming from a relationship expert called IJ, and this is, I believe, this advice for everyone, every guy out there who, of course, so many are battling with a relationship this, relationship that, and she has given all of you guys a candid advice. If you start a relationship with a girl, just maybe first week or second week or even the first day you just met her, and she's all of a sudden she's having family issues, she's needing favor, she's needing assistance, her mother is sick, her grandmother is sick, her father is sick, problems started piling up just first day or second to third day or even first week of meeting her. The relationship expert has advised that you should run for your life. In fact, there is one adage in my mother's dialect that a guy that's killed by a lady doesn't shed blood, and that is true. Before you be milk dry, before you be reduced to nothing, run for your life. You are meeting somebody for the first time, she's having family issues, she's having her personal issues, she's having this, she needs favor, she needs assistance, she needs support, money for this, money for that. You'll be turned to central bank, you'll be turned to a corporate account. So you must be very, very careful. Take it seriously. And of course, he's going to say, I'm not in it and I don't have such issues. So, but those in it, in the relationship, that this is a very big, good advice, for the moment for you. Advice of the hour. That you need to run for your dear life. Escape for your life. When you are meeting a lady, for those who will not do without relationship, who will not do without having a girlfriend, and for those who must have girlfriends. If you are meeting somebody for the first time, a lady, this has to do with mostly the guys. I know there are many ladies out there who also help the guys, but this, of course, the guys are the worst hits. You are meeting a lady for the first time, she's having family issues, she's sick, she's having this generational sickness or disease, she's having this chronic cough, chronic headache, chronic stomach pain, ulcer, they start piling up. Run for your life. If you don't, you will not be found alive in the long run. So there is it. And this is another video also that's released by a lady who felt that she needs to expose her friend who is forming slave queen, but she's not clean, so dirty. Yes. Her room is untidy, not clean, not tidied up, but she comes up with fanciful attires. She wears all these extravagant appears in flamboyant attires, and she's this, she's that. Go to where they stay. Some of them are dirty, some of them are not clean, some of them don't even have money. They don't what how they appear. They don't want how they appear. So be careful out there. In fact, another relationship expert has this to tell the public. So this is another one. Say things that young men and young women needs to stop being embarrassed about. One, not having money for Ashebi. For those who want to get married, you're embarrassed that you don't have money for Ashebi. The second one is that being single and childless in your 30s. Of course, this is for ladies. I don't see guys, being embarrassed that they are at their 30th years, 30, at their 30th birthday, they don't have, they are embarrassed because they are childless. No, even at 50, 60, they could still have kids. And the third one is that going back to school in your 40s, no one should be embarrassed about that. Education, is something that you can obtain anytime, whenever you are ready, whenever you are determined for it. The fourth one is not knowing your life purpose. Of course, you don't know your life purpose, keep on pushing. One day you will discover your purpose, your place in this race of life. Fifth one is using an iPhone 6 when there is iPhone Pro 13 Pro. I don't even use iPhone. I don't even use them. I use other other brands. So why should someone be embarrassed because you have iPhone 6, and some other person using iPhone 13 Pro and you are embarrassed? I don't think someone should be embarrassed about that. The sixth one is moving back to get back on your feet financially. You don't have money, yes, you could still bounce back as long as you are determined to succeed. You have something you have placed your hand on, you will definitely bounce back. Living a toxic relationship or toxic marriage, gone are the days where people suffer and die in abusive and toxic marriage. It's better to separate and live to tell the story than for you to die in it and another person will tell the story. The eighth one is still being a virgin is an honor, and it is a great honor for someone, of course, to remain virgin until marriage. Is for ladies, your husband will respect you. For guys, of course, your wife will respect you, and that's why. And even if you are still a virgin, it helps you a lot. You focus on your life goals, your careers. So many who got themselves into the extramarital sex and all of that, they contracted a lot of diseases. Sex before marriage, those that got themselves involved in money contracted a lot of diseases. So that's why it's still preached today, and it will continue to be preached that sexual purity is good. Not having your shit figured out, wearing authentic wigs, wearing synthetic wigs. Of course, it has to do with ladies. So many wear a lot of wigs. This brand, there are lots of brands. There are Lush hair. So many of them. Whether you wear synthetic one or not, be proud of who you are. Someone said that if you wear a particular cloth many times, it means that it's your own. Some of these ladies out there that wear fancy one today, tomorrow they are with another one, the next day they are with another one. Some of them borrow it, some of them rent it. But when you wear a particular attire the first time, second time, you often wear it, it means it's yours. Most of these people that come up with flamboyant attires here and there to improve, of course, most of them dress to impress. It's not even their own. They rent them. Sometimes they borrow it from people. So be proud of who you are. But the most important in this video is that you have to learn how to live, and you have to learn how to live a relationship. When in that relationship you are drained, you are exploited, what you have is going out from you. Mostly the ladies are the worst hit. You are meeting someone for the first time, you're having family problem, health problem, this and that, you need favor, you need assistance. This has to stop.